Money has a way of slipping through your fingers when you're just learning to manage it. I remember how excited I was to receive my first paycheck, because as you can imagine, it was the first time I was able to earn money from my own hard work, but that excitement quickly turned into confusion, as I stumbled upon every financial problem imaginable. I didn't know what I didn't know, and it cost me. When I look back, I can pinpoint the 4 biggest financial mistakes I made as a beginner: not having a budget, overspending, not saving enough, especially for emergencies, and not investing wisely. These are not just small mistakes, these are the kind of habits that can derail your financial future if you don't catch them early. In this video, I'll break down each mistake, share what I've learned the hard way, why these are problems, and how you can avoid them. Think of it as a conversation with a friend who's been there, practical tips, and a bit of reflection to help you avoid the same pitfalls. Mistake 1: not having a budget. Why it's a problem: imagine driving across the country without a map or GPS. You'll probably get somewhere eventually, but you'll waste a lot of fuel, time, and probably your sanity along the way. That's what it's like to manage money without a budget. For years, I didn't have one. I spent freely, assuming I'd figure it out later, by checking my account at the end of each month, but when the end of the month came, things didn't go the way I expected. I wondered, where did all that money go? Even though I was only buying fast food every night, a few online purchases, and a few subscriptions that I rarely used. Without a budget, I have no control, and no idea. A budget is not just a list of numbers, it's a tool that tells you where your money should go, instead of letting it just disappear. Without a budget, you're setting yourself up for overspending, debt, and a lot of stress. How to avoid it? Start simple: write down your monthly income, what you earn after taxes, and your expenses, what you spend. Use a notebook, spreadsheet, or a free app like Mint to keep it organized. Try the 50-30-20 rule, where you can allocate 50% of your income to necessities, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings or debt repayment. This is a beginner-friendly framework for maintaining balance. Track your expenses, check every week to get a position on how much money you have spent. I was surprised to find out that I was spending $150 per month on snacks that I barely remembered. I once spent my entire paycheck in 2 weeks because I didn't plan ahead. My rent was due, and I had to borrow from friends to cover it. The shame was a wake-up call for me to start creating. Mistake 2: overspending. Why it's a problem. Overspending is like eating the whole cake in one sitting. It feels good until you realize the consequences. For me, credit cards are the culprit. Credit cards make spending so easy. You use a credit card to make a transaction, and the bank or financial institution that issued the card pays the merchant first. Then, you have to pay back the amount you loaned the bank at a set time, usually monthly. Some sources put the average credit card debt at around $5,700 per household. Others put the average credit card debt at around $7,321 per person. Many people are stuck in the same cycle as me, spending more than they earn and paying a heavy price for it. How to avoid it? Cut down on unnecessary costs, look at your expenses and eliminate what you don't need. A $5 latte every day equals $1,800 per year. Cancel that unused subscription. Master your credit card. If you have already used your credit card, pay off the full bill, and do not use the credit card again. Dependence on credit cards can make a person less disciplined in managing personal finances. Set a limit, give yourself a weekly, fun money allowance, maybe $50, and stick to it. Mistake 3: not saving enough, especially for emergencies. Why is this a problem? Life doesn't care about your plans. Without an emergency fund, you are more prone to relying on high-interest debt, such as credit cards or online loans, when unexpected circumstances occur such as accidents, illness, layoffs, and other things. The effect? A circle of debt that is difficult to break. Money is not everything, but not having money at the crucial moment can make everything worse. How to avoid it? Start with a small goal. You can save $1,000 first. This is enough to handle most small emergencies and build momentum. Increase over time, aim to save for 3 to 6 months of expenses. Add in windfalls like tax refunds or money from side hustles. Keep it untouched, keep your emergency fund in a separate savings account. Mistake 4, not investing wisely. Why is this a problem? All this time, I thought investing was for millionaires or stock market experts, not for people like me who only have a gross income of $500 per month. So, I kept my money in a savings account with 0.01% interest, essentially letting inflation eat away at it. Then, I went the other way. I heard about a can't-miss stock from a friend, put in $500, and watched the stock plummet. I lost half my money in a month because I didn't understand what I was doing. Here's what I missed: investing is not about getting rich quick, it's about growing your money over time. If I put $1,000 into an S&P 500 index fund in 2010, it would be worth more than $4,000 today, thanks to compound interest. Time is the secret sauce, and I wasted years not using it. How to avoid it? Not investing wisely can be detrimental because you lose the potential for wealth growth, are eroded by inflation, and are at great risk of losses due to impulsive decisions or lack of understanding. Many people end up getting caught up in get-rich-quick schemes, choosing the wrong investment instruments, or focusing too much on a single asset without adequate diversification. As a result, not only money is lost, but also self-confidence and long-term financial stability. To overcome this, it is important to improve financial literacy, recognize personal risk profiles, diversify assets, apply dollar-cost averaging strategies, routine investments with fixed amounts, and conduct thorough research before making a decision. Avoid following trends or advice from untrusted sources, and if necessary, consult with a financial expert so that your investment strategy is more targeted and safe. Money isn't the goal, it's the tool. Manage it well, and it gives you options, security, and peace of mind. Avoid these beginner mistakes, and you'll be light years ahead of where I was. Trust me, your future self will thank you.